Hey guys, it is Greg again. Want to go over a coin and just do a little bit of a review on this coin called Soul Phantasma, which is a coin that I think has potential. If the crypto market is going to do possibly what I think it potentially could do, I would be long-term bullish on this coin. Now, if it's going to go bearish, it's going to recession, you probably can forget about this coin. Just be aware of that. I'm not making a recommendation to buy this coin at all, in my opinion, not financial advice. I would not go into this coin long at all at this point. But in my opinion, it does look like it's attempting to form a bottom, but there's also the potential for more downside. But I wanted to show you something and give a review on a gentleman right here coming up. So let's check it out and see what worked here on this situation with this gentleman.
Everyone, it's Sam. I found the next big crypto. Now, this is a smaller cap because I know so many people go here and they're excited about Facebook changing their name. So the crypto that we are looking at is Phantasma or Soul. You might not have heard of this before, but this is built.
All right, guys. So you saw that video and you seen in his video, what was the date on that video, guys? The date on that video was November 6th. So let's go over to November 6th. Here is November 7th right there. There's November 6th right there. Okay. Basically is trading right around $1.50, $1.53 or something like that. That's where his recommendation was. So if we take a arrow and we will stick it right there. So his recommendation was right about there. Okay. Now, could you have made some gains up on this coin? You could, if you would have been told to get out. You could have made a 76% gain, which isn't bad. But a recommendation right there, you see where I have the arrow on Soul Phantasma? That would have been an exit. So you see, here's the third wave peak. Right at that peak, and it swung back around. There's your bullish divergence, and definitely at that top would have been an exit. Now, the reason why I bring that up is because there have been a couple of followers on my channel that were looking at Soul Phantasma for a buy in, I think, this area, 90 cents in these areas. And they found my channel and I said, no, don't go into this coin. Don't go into this coin. It's not done correcting. Okay. How much of a correction has it done so far? It has gone down 94% more or less to the bottom. And then he had a correction. So where this guy recommended, now the issue that I have with a gentleman like this financial friend guy, you know, I mean, he seems like a pretty nice guy and he maybe he means well. But if you would have bought this area and wouldn't have ever gotten the queue to get out, now you're holding in this coin, if you didn't get out, as a 90% drop. But the thing is, I went back to his YouTube and I never saw anything that said, hey, by the way, this is a very, very risky area to be buying this coin, or it went to a top, or it went top here. There was never a recommendation to get out at all. That's the issue that I have with a lot of these YouTube channels, man. Like they don't ever, like, here's still some good amount of bearish divergence. Could have rode that up right there and got in. Now, I did do a play with this coin and made a little bit of money right here at this point. I bought a little bit here and it rode that up, okay, which was a risky move, and I got out just because of you know, I was thinking maybe there was going to be a significant bottom here, and rode that up and made some gains and just got out. And I saw it writing on the wall of it coming down here. But the thing is that I went back and looked at all of his information. There was never ever a recommendation. Now, to give him benefit of the doubt, maybe in his Telegram channel, he told some people, said, hey, let's exit out of this coin. I recommend to exit, not financial advice type of deal, and exit out because it's not looking good for the coin right now. So, you know, it's pretty obvious, like, for those that want to say something against Elliott waves, all right, whether you use Elliott waves or not, it's an obvious impulse move up. It's very important to know your divergences, which you have right here for this coin, that one there, and then also another one here. So you have massive amount of bearish divergence, and then even it did peak up a little bit more from that point, but still, and it didn't go above. There's still some divergence there to give you guys the clue on this coin that you should be entering into this coin, and you shouldn't be entering into this coin right now. There's a potential for more downside, because if this coin, if the bears taking the bear position, if it's going into a recession, this coin doesn't have much space. It could go to zero right here. It could break this low down here of 13 cents and it could go to zero. So just food for thought, folks. Just be careful who you take your advice from, not only from the bullish side, but are they going to ever make a recommendation which you really hear, say, look, guys, look at this. This is time to not enter. This is time to sell this asset and just get out. Don't ever hear that part about it when it comes to the whole big picture of making these recommendations in the cryptoverse. Thanks for watching. Peace.